What is up, you guys? TITOBODS here, back with another Fate War video just for you. And today we're going to go a little bigger. This is like the ultimate beginner's guide that I think is good for you guys who are just playing or started playing Fate War. This is perfect for those of you guys who just loading into this wild new kingdom builder, which is, as I've said, Fate War. Now, whether you're a free-to-play grinder or maybe a spender aiming for early dominance, I'll show you the exact path to get ahead while most players are still figuring out the basics. Before we proceed with the video, don't forget to like this one and share it with your friends. And if you're new to the channel and if you like this kind of content, please do support us by subscribing and click on that bell so that you will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you. Now, first steps, follow the chapter quests because your first hours are all about progress efficiency. Chapter quests unlock key buildings like the shrine, open more of the map, and reward you with XP, Star Glitter, and Knowledge Boost, which will help you push to Chapter 4. And don't waste your time on extra dialogues. You can skip your story cutscenes if you want, but follow the quest order like your life depends on it because it's like the fastest way to unlock features in the game. And another tip for you guys, most top players speedruns the first chapter in under 3 hours, or maybe in our case, maybe more than that, but it is possible. Just to unlock the gathering, the hero farming, and events before the server competition ramps up in your server. Now, for research priorities, the tier 4 troop push is actually one of the best, in my opinion. Now, knowledge equals progress in the early game, and the shrine research tree is your lifeline, honestly, but it's gated with knowledge, which is literally knowledge runes, not just your resources. Upgrade your scholar circles, then its capacity, then over study rate and transport speed, and then you are going to be okay. The first path to tier 4 actually is kind of hard. Do this if you want to reach that feat soon as you can. Now first, do just enough economy tech like the gravel roads, scholar circle upgrades because it really helps. Then we switch to military, unlock the prerequisites straight up to your tier 4 troops if you can, but tier 3 is actually good too. Then after unlocking those, go back and max out key economy skills like the basic taxation or mathematics or whatsoever in the economy skills. Now, a second research queue, which is actually paid, is one of the good things that will double your progression speed, and high spenders grab it immediately to dominate the leaderboard. So if you're a spender and you're thinking of one thing that will add to a good investment, this is actually one of those. When it comes to troop training, you can actually avoid early mistakes. You should start with tier 1 troops and then skip the tier 2 troops altogether. Then you can jump from tier 1 to tier 3 and level up those tier 3 troops or tier 4 troops if you can during an event. Because this way you're going to hit two birds with one stone. Then save your speed ups. You don't really need to speed it up from T1 to T3 or T4. You can use your training speed ups as it is valuable in events like your top tribal chip, wherein you can actually gain points and more rewards. According to some other players that I know of, training too many T3 troops will be slowing down your total power climb in the process. So, in my opinion, just keep the numbers a little modest and you don't really have to get that much T3 so that you will go from T1 to T4 in the later days of the game. So we also have resource and economy management, which is a big thing in the game. Now, production priorities is a must. Skip most production buildings early, focus first on small, medium, and large scholar circles to maximize the knowledge generation. And maximizing this knowledge generation will lead you to more researches in the process. Now, when it comes to housing, more houses equals more peasants, and more peasants equals actually more coins on the daily tax collection, if you don't know that yet. Now, you can actually collect taxes maybe before reset. I think it's like the best time wherein you can get more upgrades and best returns. It actually works good for me. Now, one last thing is hold off on claiming certain quests, resources, or rewards until you're actually in an active tribe because you're going to have the full benefit if you are in a tribe. Now, when it comes to the Black Forge strategy, First, you have to unlock the overworld as soon as you can. Then, this open ups actually the gathering and the hunting. Then, target the Black Forge enemies inside your city first. They will actually level faster there, and it will be giving a better rewards than the outside. Then, when it comes to your hunter heroes, which is actually, in my opinion, Baldur is the best right now for me. And these heroes actually are good if you level them up, especially with their talents. So you need to level them up to 23, I think, in order to maximize their hunter talents. Now, another thing is that some players actually note that doubling the stamina on launch day and farming Black Forge non-stop gives a huge early game and resource snowball. This is a thing I learned after a few days of the game, so I hope you do this on the first or second day of the game, and this will be perfect for rapid hero upgrades. Now, these are actually for the spenders, but here comes also the gem management. First off, don't rush your construction with gems. That's a no-no for me. Save your gems for stamina purchases. Then hero summons is actually during rate up banners. Don't use them right away. Now, stamina purchases, best early game return ever. Like, you're going to use your gems for stamina in exchange for levels and resources, and then you're going to get another gems for the gems that you've used for your stamina. It's like a cycle of gems, levels, and resources, which is actually good, so you must try that one, especially early on in the game. Now, the best early bundles, if you are curious about it, when you open the game, is actually first the Golden Moon Pass, which will give you a lot of advantage. Now, the second, Research Queue, as I've said, another brilliant choice. Next one is the Housing Bundle, which we already know that the more housing you get, the more peasants you have, and the more coins you can get, and the more coins you can get, the more research levels. Now, Baldur Growth Pack is just an option for me. You don't really need to purchase any of that because you can actually level up Baldur and his skills without actually purchasing the Baldur Growth Pack, but it is an option which is actually of good value also. Now, the Hero Battle Pass is one of my recommendations for everyone. In every game that I played like this, the Hero Battle Pass or any Battle Pass in any kind of games or genre like this is actually of great value. Now, for the survival and tribe strategy, the first thing I want to tell you is first look for a tribe and join immediately. Like, as soon as you see an active tribe that is recruiting, join immediately. Now, the tribes will actually give you speed ups for building and research. Now, they actually will push in help, and then you're going to have less and less timer for your buildings and research. Then, also, they will give you protection from raids. Because if ever you are alone and there are a lot of players surrounding you, it's going to be the end of you for sure because they can rally you or they can straight up attack you. Coordinated Hunts is also a massive XP or resources gain, like the Molten Pits later on will actually help you a lot. Now, for base placement, choose a location near like the cliffs because there are cliffs here or rivers if you are near there because you're going to have a natural defense wherein there will only be a few spaces wherein the enemy or the opponent can actually attack you from. Now, also one thing is that position yourself inside the territory or the zone of the flags of your tribe wherein you are almost in the edge so that there will be space in the middle wherein that a resources spawn there so that you will have 30% more gathering speed when they do spawn inside your territory rather than gathering outside your territory, which will not give you any buffs or boost at all. Now, for the daily routines and long-term habits, you should actually have a feel for this one. Keep your queues full 24/7 if you can, if you're that kind of player. Then open your chest smartly. Pick lumbers early in the game because heavy building is actually in demand in the game. Use your boosts in the game because they will help you progress even faster. Now, you need to also consider spending your stamina every day because there is actually a certain level of stamina and then you're going to miss a lot of possibilities with the stamina refill if you're not going to use them. The 1000 stamina for 500 gems deal is actually of top value, especially early on in the game. It pays for itself through the Black Forge rewards as I have said earlier. And that's the ultimate starting blueprint for Fate War that I want to impart with you guys. Now follow this and you will be ahead of the curve. Don't do what I did before, that I have discovered some of these things on my own without even checking out the other guides. And for you guys who are checking this video, you can now use this guide or my experience from the game that actually will help you early on to progress even faster than what I did. If you have learned something from this video today, kindly leave us a like and share it with your friends. If you are new to the channel, kindly do subscribe to the channel to support the community. Don't forget to ring that bell so we will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you. Now, I want to know your thoughts about this, or did I miss anything? Or if you have other recommendations or additions into this beginner's guide for day 1, maybe until day 3, or even for the week. And if ever this guide helped you out, kindly do give me a nudge or say something in the comment section down below. And as always, have a great day, guys. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.